All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. Yes, indeed. Y'all come on in the building, man. Trying to drink my water. Let me see here. Let me scroll up, see what we got in the building. Got a lot to talk about today. A few things. Gabe Moore is in the building. What it do? Too Dirty. What's happening with it? Let me see here. The Dirt Gang boss. My brother BFTB Boxing in the building. What it do, BF? We got Miami Snoopy 305 up in here. Set the tone. Yashawa. I hope I said that right. Pablo Escobar. Let's see here. Real talk. KD the GOAT. Professor X. Shogun 76. Shogun Sandwich. Let me see here. Let's see. Del Reeve. Jalen Hudson. Coach 67 Sports TV, my brother. Joseph Brown. Insane Talk. What it do? Rod Neal. Isaiah W. Southside Boxing 601, my brother in the building. Let's see here. Avery Vice. Ultimate Fight Club in the building. Perfect Black. Slim Hussein. Black Martial Arts Society. Let me see here. Crowd. Let me see here. I said Slip the Jab. QCP 1000. Steve O'Slay. Miami Snoopy 305. Ravens 13. I Am Waffles. 601 Mac, what it do? Let's see here. Mad Sports Talk. I'm sorry, Mad Sports Talk Box. King Strick. Dane Watson. Soda Black. Shogun 76. Poise. Jerome Jones. My brother Sheldon, LDBC Enough in the building. Jason Williams. D21519. We got in the super chat early. My brother Stephen L. the Mizak, who calling himself now Sheriff Deputy Mac. Stephen L. finna act up at the meet and greet. I already know it. He dressed like a cowboy or something. William Sinclair. So shout out to my brother Will Sinclair. I don't know why I said William. I don't know what's wrong with me today, bro. I'm tripping. D21519. TJ. Jason Williams. Boxing and Barbecue. What's happening? Lance. Mark Wonderlynch. Whatever, man. XB Black Ice. Uncommentary with St. Louis up in here. Harvey M. iMac Magnificent. Straight to the point. Sports, what it do? CJ Robinson, Prime Time. Acondo, Sammy Hassan, my brother in the building. CJ Robinson, Professor X, Ether. Mr. Big Play Bray. My brother Rod Neal, Jay in the building. Tamir Ali. Shout out to the homie. 601 Mac in the building with that 5-piece. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the love, man. Thanks for tuning in last night to Game Dog Talk. Those of y'all that's into them Bulldogs, want to hear about the American Pit Bull Terrier history and learn about his upkeep. The shows I used to do on this channel, I still do them, but they're on Patreon. And that's on my other Patreon. It's patreon.com/Game Dog Talk, going across the bottom of the screen. And I got another Patreon that's just my Patreon, where we talk, some grown man talk over there about life, women, all that good stuff. That's patreon.com/78 Sports TV. All those links are on the bottom, scrolling across the bottom of the screen on that ticker. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody. I can't read all y'all, but salute to everybody that's in the building. Thank y'all for being here. Let's go ahead and cook, man. We've been it's 5 minutes in, so let's go ahead and get busy. All right, so and first, man, this is some breaking news. I am going to talk about the Floyd and Roy Jones situation, but I do have to talk about this. This was brought to my attention this morning, probably about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, or something. According to what station is this, man? This is local10.com news. Local10.com. So this local10.com says boxer Gervonta Davis arrested accused of assaulting ex-girlfriend in Doral. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me let me fix this real quick. I done messed up over here. Messed up on my end. Let me fix this. I'm slacking out here today in these streets. Let me fix my thing on my YouTube real quick, y'all. All right, here we go. Let's go back to the local news. So it says boxer Gervonta Davis arrested, accused of assaulting ex-girlfriend in Doral. I don't even know where Doral is. Where's Doral, y'all? And then they don't really give no good information. It says American boxer Gervonta Davis was arrested Friday morning, nearly a month after he allegedly arrested his ex-girlfriend on Father's Day outside her home in Doral. Where's Doral? Is that in let me see here. According to arrest report, Davis, 30, who currently lives in Coral Springs. Man, I can't stand how they don't put the state on here, bro. I'm not from where y'all live. Where is this? Was taken into custody. Oh, in Miami. Okay, it's in Florida. Taken into custody in Miami Beach before being transported to Doral Police Department. Let me see. Said the report says the incident in question happened on the night of June 15th. June 15th? A month ago? Boy, oh boy, y'all gotta be careful out here in these streets. So according to police, Davis and the victim were in a romantic relationship for about 4 years and shared 2 children. Let's see here. The police say Davis. Oh, so this happened on Father's Day. Okay. The police say Davis went to the victim's home to pick up their children for Father's Day, but the verbal altercation between him and the victim ensued, which escalated to a physical altercation. Yeah, I know how that went. She didn't want to. She told him to come get the kids. Then when he get there to get the kids, she want to act stupid. You know, these man, all these chicks are so predictable. Oh, wait a minute. It says, according to the report, Davis told the ex-girlfriend to remove their children from his car as he no longer intended to take them. But when she leaned forward to retrieve their daughter from the back seat, Davis struck her in the back of the head. Hold on. I'm sorry. This ain't funny, bro. He said when she leaned. Okay, I'm stop laughing. Okay. Davis told his ex-girlfriend to remove their children from his car as he no longer intended to take them. But when she leaned forward to retrieve their daughter from the back seat, Davis struck her in the back of the head and then slapped her in the face, causing a minor cut to the inner area of her lip. The police said that the victim sent a text message to her mother informing her that Davis was assaulting her. He was assaulting her and asking her to come. What? Wait. The police said victim sent a text message to her mother informing her Davis was assaulting her and asking her to come outside. Okay. How is he assaulting you and asking you to come outside? I don't understand that. If you're in the house and you're on the phone with your mama, how is he assaulting you and asking you to come outside? This is some crazy mess, man. So yeah, this is this chick story, man. You know, whatever. They arrested Tank. Based off of that, I don't know if any of this stuff is true or not. It's just sound like some mess to me. Just sound like some boyfriend girlfriend stuff that just got out of hand. And you know that's what be happening with these 304s. You gotta be careful, man. Young homies gotta be careful messing with these 304s, man. Because I don't know how are you on the phone with your mama and he's insulting you and telling you to come outside. I don't understand that. That's like the worst lie ever told. Shout out to the homie Rod Neal in the super chat with that 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation. He says, so is it our fault that it's Thanksgiving again? Yeah, it's our fault again. Apparently, we just talking about Tank just because, like, we, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Apparently, that's how it go, man. What's up, Sister Shower? Shout out to everybody in the building that I missed. So, yeah, this is what happens, man. You know, look, man, I know I'm just going to give some advice real quick, and I'll talk more about this on my Patreon and on the No 304 show. But, like, look, man, as you know, I've been a young homie before, too. And I'm a man. I still get angry sometimes, all that, man. But, look, bro, I promise y'all, bro, if any woman pushes you to the point where you want to put hands on her, you don't need to be with her. I promise you, you don't need to be with her. If she pushes you to the point where, and then especially if she's antagonizing you and trying to make you hit her. You see what I'm saying? If she's trying to make you hit her, then you cannot take the bait, bro. You can't. You gotta get control of your emotions. You cannot take the bait. I know these chicks get disrespectful. I know they get they can antagonize you and all that, but you can't beat somebody into submission, like not like that. Like, this ain't like beating a dude down, you know what I'm saying, and having him cop a plea. You put hands on the woman, you know, you're gonna get locked up, bro. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna look at you as a monster. Don't nobody care what happened and the details. Don't nobody care that, you know, she threatened to do something to your child. Nobody. All these people gonna say is, they're gonna say flat out, you know, don't ever put your hands on a woman. It don't matter what. So you ain't gonna get no sympathy. So the thing is, y'all gotta get away from these. All you young homies, gotta get away from these 304s. All y'all brothers gotta get away from them. I know they look good, they bad, and they real flirtatious, and you like having that arm candy. You know what I'm saying? When you're walking down with her, everybody looking at her. I know, I get it, right? But the problem is, man, once she get a baby by you or something, she don't need you no more, right? All she wants is your money, and that's why all of these chicks. That's why all you brothers, y'all get with these chicks, ain't no problem, right? As soon as they have that baby, they don't need you no more. They want to act up. You see how old girl doing Devin, right? First she lovey-dovey, everything good. She had that baby, whole different person, whole 180, right? This is what they don't need you after they get that baby, because now they know they got 18 years of child support. See what I'm saying? They might hit you up if they need something else. You know what I'm saying? It might try to rent themselves out to you, but you can go get you a 304 for that and just skip the baby. Just, you know what I'm saying? You can just go get you a 304 for that. Skip the whole baby process. D-Man Jr. in the super chat with that 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says, Dame, he said, damn, is a Tank spiraling? Hey, I don't know. That's what they say. OG Mr. Mike, you ain't told no lies. They all look alike, bro. Because they all come from a Builder 304 factory. And these young homies been brainwashed into thinking that that's the type of girls that they supposed to have to be considered like a real dude or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a girl, like I'm going to tell you something. That's the one thing that, because I can't stand this dude I'm about to mention. I can't stand him, but it's 2 things I respect about him. One, I'm talking about LeBron James. I don't like the dude. I just don't like him no more. I try to like him, I just don't, because he's a sneak diss and hater. But one thing I respect about LeBron is he took care of his homeboys, right? All them dudes is rich, right? And they all got legitimate jobs. They all went to school. He made sure all of them was educated and they all rich now. That's gangster to me. That's super, super dope. Another thing I respect about LeBron is he married his high school sweetheart. He married the one girl, Savannah James, that he knew had his back He married her. He didn't dump her when he got his bread and then go get some snow bunny or go get some builder hoe. He married the chick who was with him when he had nothing. That's gangster to me. That's grown man bars. Now, a lot of brothers don't got the courage to do that. Denzel Washington, you know what I'm saying? He married the chick. Look, Denzel ran out of money on his first date. She covered the date, and they married to this day. That's a beautiful thing. What's up with my brother Junior, the truth in the building? Jay Grant Jr., what's happening with it? Supreme Beast Boston Talk. My brother Joe Townsend coming through up in here. So yeah, like it's you gotta pick. You can't pick the girl you want to be with based off of what society tell you is a baddie. You can't do that. You gotta pick the girl you want to be with based off of how she treats you, and in the future, and what kind of woman she is in the future. You see yourself having with her. What kind of mother is she? You know what I mean? What's her views on kids? What's her views on gender roles? What's her views on? You gotta know this stuff, man. You gotta be something more than just she got good sex, man. It gotta be more than that, bro. That's trash. That ain't nothing, bro. Once you get my age, bro, that's the least of your worries. I'm telling you right now. I swear, I ain't trying to sound like no old man, bro. But once you get past your 20s, you do all your relations, your 30s even. Once you get in your 40s, bro, look, man, I want somebody I can have a good conversation with, watch TV with, and laugh, bro. I know that sounds boring to y'all, but, bro, trust me. If I can sit down and laugh with you and watch TV, listen to some music, have a drinky drink, and then tap the night off with some good loving, then I'm cool with that, man. I don't need and you got to have some sense. Nobody got time for that this nonsense no more, bro. You're getting too old for that, bro. Too old for it. I ain't finna be fighting with you. You want to argue, then you can go argue with somebody else. I don't like arguing. That's why I don't like arguing with dudes. Like dudes be y'all know them dudes who like they got these female traits where like these dudes be like now these a lot of these cats want to argue with other men. Like they'll come around and say little stuff to try to antagonize you, want to argue, want to set up debates, and like dudes will come and say little slick stuff like trying to see what your where your philosophy at, right? So they'll come in the chat and be like, yeah, man. Just like this for this video. Somebody come in the chat and be like, yeah, man. Yeah, they trying to lie on my FBA brother, Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, Tank ain't no African. Tank a FBA. I just ignore comments like that because I know that's bait. That's bait. That's a dude who on his period who want to argue. He just learned something yesterday. He watched a Tariq Nasheed documentary, and now he the smartest man in the world, and he want to argue with you. But I'm not finna fall. You can believe whatever you want to believe, bro. I know we living in a time now where anybody can be anything they want to be. A man can be a woman can be a man, right? And society tell you that's okay. So we living in an era where black folks is transracial, right? Black folks, y'all everything. Y'all everything but black. Y'all want to be everything but black. And that's your business. I don't care. I'm not going to argue with you. I met a brother about a week ago, told me he was Japanese. Ninja looked like Shaka Zulu. I said, what you mean you Japanese? He said, well, you know, the original Japanese was a black man. I said, oh, yeah, okay. I see what you want. Have a nice day. Brother look like Shaka, King Shaka. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being proud of looking like King Shaka, he want to be, you know, the Shogun of Harlem. Yeah. Oh, shut up, man. Lucas Media in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says Tank looks defeated in the mugshot. Yeah, he's stressed, man. He's stressed. And this is what can happen. This is what them chicks can do to you. And then when you got the pressure of the world on your back, you know, everybody can see you get whooped by what's the boy, Lamont Roach, and then that fight's supposed to be happening. Allegedly, it's a press conference. There's a lot of nonsense going on. But I know one thing. And is he still on probation or did he get off probation? Is Tank still on probation or did he get off on probation? I know one thing. I hope he off probation, because if he not off probation, then that judge is she gonna do the thing to him. But I think he off. I hope he off. He's still on? Man, if he's still on, man, this is bad. That judge gonna do something. He ain't fighting Lamont Roach, you know, next month. if I'm gonna tell you something, I gotta see how this fall out. I gotta see how this play out. I gotta see first. I'm not even gonna make no accusations. I gotta see how this play out first. But if he don't fight Lamont Roach next and he go right into a Jake Paul fight, come on, bro. Miss me with the cap, bro. Miss me with the cap. I just gotta see. I gotta see how this play out first before I make any accusations. Yeah, and I definitely don't feel sorry for him because you make your bed, you gotta lay in it. I never understood that term. You make your bed, you gotta lay in it. Should it be the other way around? You lay it in the bed, you gotta make it. Should it be that? That's I don't know. Whatever. I be thinking about stuff like that. Truly chosen say FBA is a thing because people want to feel special. I mean, look, man. I'm American. I'm black. My family got they start and they built their legacy here in America. So yes, I don't have a problem saying I'm a foundation of Black American. I got no problem with that because that's true. You know what I'm saying? My only problem with the state is when people, not all of them, but when some people try to use that as an argument to separate themselves from other black people, and every other black person is a tether, and if you Jamaican, you ain't one of us. If you African, you ain't one of us. And I ain't got time for all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put that energy on some white folks. Then ninjas don't never want to do that. As soon as we start talking about white folk, ninja always change the argument back to distance some other black people because that's the easy fight. You can win. You know what I mean? But you don't want to face that snow beach that's coming across. You know what I'm saying? Winter's coming like on Game of Thrones. You don't want to face the Walking Dead, them night walkers. What you call them? White walkers. Yeah, you don't want to face them. You want to waste time arguing with other ninjas. My brother Joe Townsend in that super chat with that 10-piece. Much love, much appreciation, brother. He says, "What's good, OG?" He says, "I asked this chick, what is your 5-year plan?" She was quiet for a while and said, "I don't know. I just work. If I was in college, I would have kept her, but she belonged to the world, to me, not me." Yeah. She just living. She just existing, bro. She living just enough for the city. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she ain't got no plan. She don't know what she want to do. No. Will Foster in the super chat with that 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says, "What happened? Can you catch me up, General?" Yeah, man. It's just basically this happened on Father's Day last month, and he's just now getting arrested for whatever reason. So basically, Tate Davis allegedly. This is the story from the news. From let me see, what news channel is this? It's a Florida news station. It's called Local 10. Local10.com, right? It says boxer Gervonta Davis arrested, accused of assaulting ex-girlfriend in Doral. So let me go to the story here. It says, according to an arrest report, Davis, 30, who currently lives in Coral Springs, was taken into custody in Miami Beach before being transported to Doral police. The report states that the incident in question occurred on the night of June 15th. According to the police, Davis and the victim, they should say alleged victim, but it says Davis and the victim were in a romantic relationship for about 4 years and shared 2 children. Police said Davis went to the victim's home. I hate how they keep saying victim. This is ridiculous, bro. It's alleged victim. But whatever. Police said Davis went to the victim's home to pick up their children for Father's Day, but a verbal altercation between him and the victim ensued, which escalated to a physical altercation. According to the report, Davis told his ex-girlfriend to remove the children from his car as he no longer intended to take them. But when she leaned forward to retrieve their daughter from the back seat, Davis struck her in the back of the head. He struck her in the back of the head. I'm sorry, bro. This is so stupid, bro. I don't know why, man. Ever since I was a kid, somebody getting slapped in the back of the head was always funny to me. I don't know why. I know it's not funny, but it's just funny. Hey, babe, you made something to eat? Okay. It said, but when she leaned forward to retrieve their daughter from the back seat, David struck her in the back of the head and slapped her in the face, causing a minor cut to the inner area of her lip. Police said the victim then sent a text message to her mother, informing her that Davis was assaulting her and asking her to come outside. Now, this the part I don't understand. If he's assaulting you, how are you on the phone with your mama, and how is he telling you to come outside if you're still in the house? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, they worded that real wrong. So if he slapped you or whatever, and then you went back in the house, you saying you went back in the house, and then you called your mom, and then he was outside telling you to come back outside or something. I don't know which they left a big portion of the story out. So anyway, what else to say? Oh, the victim's mother then exited the residence, saw her daughter visibly distraught. Okay, my bad. So the mother, I should have kept reading it. See, this article is all messed up. It skipped. Okay, so the mother was inside the house. That's what it was. Okay, the victim's mother then exited the residence and saw her daughter visibly distressed and crying while arguing with Davis, the report stated. According to the report, the victim's mother filmed part of the altercation on her cell phone, which showed Davis throwing a small box at the victim. Police said Davis refused to fill out a Miranda warning and signed it at the police department Friday. He was arrested on battery charge. As of Friday morning, Davis was being held at the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center. His bond was listed in online jail records as to be set. So Tank is still locked up, according to this, and I apologize for not reading the whole article earlier, but you know how they be having them ads? I thought that was the end of the article, but I had to scroll down past the ad. It's another part of it. So apparently the mother was in the house while Tank and the girl was outside scrapping or whatever happened. And then the mama allegedly came outside and recorded some of the incident. Man, yeah, it's over. If she got some of that on tape, it's over for Tank. It's over, Tank. That's messed up, bro. It's messed up, dog. I hate to see a brother with some, go down over something like this, but if you did it, you did it, bro. This is nasty work here. Nasty work. Felix Nunez in Super Chat said, "Do you believe this will jeopardize the fight?" Those 78, yes, absolutely. This is gonna jeopardize the fight. Him and Lamont Roach ain't finna happen. That ain't finna happen, bro. And I know it ain't finna happen. I don't care what nobody say. That fight ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. I don't believe it. Yeah, I'll wait. When they get in the ring, then I believe. I don't care what nobody else say. I don't believe the fight happening. Sheldon, LWC, nothing below in the super chat, 2-piece, appreciate the love, fam. He says, "I'm locked up. They won't let me out." Man, you bogus. This man bogus. This man is relentless with no mercy. Young Abel in the super chat with that 5-piece, appreciate the love. Says Junior loves Ice so much he already made deals with those racist 24 karat people. He says, but he ducked the smoke in Atlanta. Sit down somewhere, old man. So what you coming there, Junior, for? Y'all must be in the comments arguing. Ultraman in that super chat with that 10-piece. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the love. Says poor Tank. If he did it, he gon' be in jail till he stink. Wow. Said poor Tank. If he did it, he going to jail till he stink. No amount of money can make me this stupid. Nah, bro, this is goofy, especially when you already on papers, bro. You already on papers, bro. You already got a history that you've been accused of this before, and then it's from the same chick. She not really spit on you and did all this crazy stuff to you, bro. Bro, it's no way I would be dealing with that chick. No way. This ego, though. See, me, I would be. I know it's easy to say what you would do and all that kind of stuff, but like me personally, I would have a relative of mine go pick up my kids, my sister, my mama, something like that. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be going nowhere near that chick alone by myself. Nowhere near. Will Foster in the super chat, 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, "Wow, appreciate it. No problem." F Money in the super chat, that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. He says, "Really?" He said, "Displaying a black man's mugshot over allegations. No code, fam. There's no better." He says, "There's no better than what they did to Diddy, dude. If you don't get the bro, get off my F Money, F you, bro. Get up out of here, bro. What are you accusing me of cooning? What you saying? This whole time we've been on here defending the dude. What are you talking about? Displaying the brother's mugshot, dude. Get off my page, bro. Somebody block dude off my page." Oh, Goofy came over here and got emotional. The ding got hard as soon as you seen Tank up here. Get this dude off my page, bro. Over this, I'm telling you about Tank fans. This whole time I've been over here defending this dude. They can't stand me even talking about this dude. I'm telling you, bro, there's something wrong with these dudes. They act like this is their girlfriend. The OG Mr. Mott in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says Tank was raised to be over emotional. That's why he has no control over his emotions. He says same reason he get so mad when another boxer mentioned him. Yeah, that's true. That's all facts. That's all facts. All facts, Mr. Mont. Yeah, bro. You see how these dudes act? These dudes is emotional, bro. This whole time been over here defending this dude. Now they like, oh man, why are you even talking about it? Oh, this is the same stuff they be doing with LeBron, bro. Same stuff they do with anybody that they got this. They just do the same thing with Floyd. David Jackson in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, I gotta agree with you, 78. The man may be bipolar and legitimately has mental health issues in the process. Well, I think he is. I think he is because he admitted himself that he wanted to go get therapy. And from the people I know that's bipolar that I was close to, Tank displays those same traits. Tank, he will say something on Twitter and then take it down. That's classic bipolar stuff. Like people on YouTube constantly put videos up, then take them down. Put videos up, then take them down. That's it's a war within themselves going on. Big in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says reliable sources say the victim told Tank Davis, "You didn't fight Lamont like that." Wow. Y'all giving it to Tank. Main biker in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says 2020 hit and run. Judge gave him 90 days house arrest and 3 years probation. Says he violated house arrest and she added another 18 months. Tank might have to do time. Yeah, man, that's crazy. If he's still on probation, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man. You got to do some time, man. But it is what it is, man. I'll talk more about this on Patreon and on no 3 or 4 show. I see Tank fans over here getting panties in the bunch and mad at me instead of mad at Tank. Instead of mad at the situation, mad at the baby mama, you mad at me for talking about it. And it's on the news. And I ain't said nothing crazy about the dude. I'm telling you, these dudes, man, they see Tank, they ding-dings get rock hard, man, like rock wilder. 88 Sports Talk is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, I don't understand how these dudes let these chicks get them all mad to the point where they get violent. Just walk away and it's baiting you. Yeah, they baiting you. That's exactly what they're doing. They baiting the mess out these young brothers, man, and they gotta be smarter. That's just the end of the discussion. And what's happening is I'm gonna tell you what it is. A lot of it has to do with just being emotional, and you know what I'm saying? But a lot of it got to do with the fact that the realization that you got played. That's hard for people, for any man to accept the when you get played. Like I say, this goes for all the young homies. The rappers, the boxers, all of them. This ain't just about Tank. All of them go to the same Builder 304 factory and get a chick, right? They all want the same type of chick, the girl that look like this and look exotic and ooh, she light skinned and you want the props and all that stuff. What society tell you supposed to have. Then you get this girl and she lovey dovey with you. She act like she just you just the greatest thing in the world. And then as soon as she get pregnant by you or have that baby, then she switches up. You know what I'm saying? She switches up, right? That's what happened to the young Devin, right? The girl was lovey-dovey with Dev, and then as soon as she had that baby, she switched up on Dev. Now she taking Dev through all these different changes, right? Same thing this chick doing with Tank. But Tank had another baby by the chick. She been tripping. Tank had another baby by it, right? So my point is, you can't do that. You can't listen. I remember a chick, and it was a young broad too. I was messing with this little young broad and stuff. She was like something to play with on the side and stuff like that. She was a baddie, right? Typical one that all these dudes like, right? And I was messing with her, and we had like a little pregnancy scare because I did something stupid, right? You know how it is. One day you drinking and the girl look you in your face, and she say, "I want some D," and you like, man, I ain't even got no condoms, and she say, "Nah, I want some D." Now, it's hard to tell a woman you ain't finna give her what she need, you know what I'm saying? Give her medicine, her vitamin D. It's hard, boy, especially when she say she want it and she looking at you like that. So I did something foolish. I let her sit on it. And, shot the club up. And it felt great at the time. 5 minutes later, I was in the bathroom crying. Like, what you do this for, man? Why would you get this old and be this stupid, man? Why you do this? Yeah. So then, about a month and a half later, she telling me she pregnant. So I'm just sitting here scared, like, Lord have mercy. You done waited until you're 40 years old to become a baby daddy. Lord have mercy. What is you doing, bro? So I'm talking to myself like, man, you just like these other dumb ninjas out here. I can't believe you did this. And boy, when she thought she wasn't pregnant though, but she thought she was. She thought she was pregnant, right? And she talking greasy. She flipped up on me, bro. I mean, she talking greasy. She thinks she can talk back to me and get spicy and this and that. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you? Why are you tripping? Why are you acting like this? I said, so I'm thinking like, wait a minute, is this some hormonal changes? No, it's too early for that. This chick really flipped on me just because she think now she got me. Now I got to pay her child support and this and that, right? And then it come to find out, her friend, her red friend came to see her like the next day. Boy, she was back apologizing and trying to be nice to me and trying to, you know what I'm saying? She wants some more vitamin D. You ain't never getting no more vitamin D from me, baby. Ever in life. Matter of fact, I'm not talking to you no more. You canceled. You know what I'm saying? Remember how Nina Brown canceled old girl? She said, "You're murdering me now. I seen you." And he poured that champagne on her. Yeah, that's how I did her. In my mind, I told her, get up out of here. It's over for you. You know what I'm saying? What orange you was on? Told her, tricks are for kids, silly rabbit. Yeah. Got her up out of there. Got her up out of there. D Sack said, you still smash? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now after that scare, after how she flipped out, ain't finna happen. Ain't no way. What's up, Sister Shaquilla Fields in the building? 619 Cali Factor Day go in the building with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He said, salute, fam. Tank did this on purpose so he can get it, duck the Roach fight. Hey, man, I wasn't going to say nothing. I was going to see if he fight Roach first. What's up, Brown Sugar Tay the lovely? Nah, I'm going to see if he fight Roach. I'm going to see if he get out of this and he still fight. If he still fight Roach, then that's just, that is an unfortunate situation. But if somehow he don't fight Roach and he end up fighting somebody other than Roach, come on, bro. Yeah, this might be some type of scam or something, man. I don't know. Yeah, man. But anyway, let's go and talk about your boy. Let me see here. Let me get this off the screen. Let's talk about old Floyd, man. So thought I had the picture up here. Let me see what that picture is. Floyd and Roy. Let me see where it's at, yeah. All right, so what happened is the other day, Roy Jones Jr. was asked a question. Right? Roy was asked, "Who do you think would win between Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather?" Right? And Roy Jones said he thinks Sugar Ray would win because Sugar Ray was big, strong, fast. He threw combinations. He's a dog, you know what I'm saying? He said, how Floyd gonna keep Sugar Ray off of him, right? And then Andre Ward, I think, was like, "You don't think Floyd defense and this and that?" And then Ward was like, "No, man, how you gonna keep Sugar Ray off of him, you know?" And I understand that philosophy, you know what I'm saying? And plus, that's just Roy's opinion, you know what I'm saying, on who would win the fight. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray Leonard or Floyd. He thinks Sugar Ray was what weird stylistically, right? And I understand that perspective. Over the years, I heard many people say that what's up, BBO? Over the years, I heard many people say that they think Sugar Ray Leonard would beat Floyd. Now, when I don't know. I thought Floyd would win the fight based off his defense, but you can look at it and then wonder, like, Sugar Ray was fast and he threw a lot of combinations. Sugar Ray might win the fight on activity, because Sugar Ray not going to just stand there in front of Floyd and wait for Floyd to counter him or he not, you know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray going to let his hands go. So Sugar Ray might win on points, right? So I don't know, right? But anyway, that was Roy Jones' opinion on who would win the fight. So Floyd heard this, probably, you know, somebody probably clipped it or edited the video and just showed the part where Roy was saying how Sugar Ray beat him and stuff, and taking the whole situation out of context, probably. And Floyd then, y'all smash the like button, get the lights all the way up too. Floyd then posted a video on social media of him sitting down in front of his TV watching highlights of Roy Jones getting knocked out by everybody in their mama, right? So, what's up, my brother? 2 Off TV in the building. He said, I think that the 1982 version of Sugar Ray wins, the 87 version loses. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. I agree with that. Yeah, the young Sugar Ray, I think he put the flu flops maybe on Floyd, you know. But then you guys, you know, yeah, I think so. But anyway, so Floyd trolled Floyd trolled Roy Jones by posting a video of him watching Roy get knocked out by everybody. Roy then comes back and said, "Look, man, we ain't got to do this." He said, "We ain't got to do this. Just you know, just come with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's fight. You know what I mean? You ain't got to troll me. I'm gonna troll you back. Let's fight." So the reason why I titled this, Floyd just trolled the wrong man. The reason why I titled that is because now you got to show and prove. Like, if you're saying that, like, you basically saying Roy get knocked out by everybody, you ain't taking what he say serious, whatever you're trying to say by that, Roy's saying show and prove, right? You fighting everybody else in these exhibitions. You fighting social media stars. You fighting kickboxers. You fighting mafia members. You fighting all kind of people. Like, fight me in the exhibition. Let's get down with it. You can't say I'm too big for you because you fought Logan Paul and this dude was like 200 some pounds. So you fought him in the exhibition. You shouldn't have a problem fighting Roy Jones Jr. in the exhibition. But Floyd won't do it because, in my opinion, Floyd talk a good game, bro. But Floyd don't want to risk losing to somebody who might beat him. Now, listen. At this stage of Roy Jones' career, he's nothing like who he used to be. Roy is nothing like. Roy is not even a shell of himself. Roy is like just horrible right now. And to be honest with you, I think Floyd might outbox Roy at this stage of his career. He might beat him. Floyd might beat him. Floyd is in better shape than Roy. He hasn't taken the damage. Even though Roy is way bigger, I think Floyd would probably outbox him right now. The problem is Floyd's not going to take that challenge because Floyd is he's scary. He's scary, bro. He's not going to take the challenge. Now, if Floyd took the fight, I would pick Floyd to win on points in the exhibition. But because Floyd not going to take the fight, I think Roy is going to come out of this looking good. Floyd's going to look like a straight coward. because you can't open your mouth talk crazy about somebody, and then when the smoke come, you out here hiding somewhere, and that's what's going to happen. Tay say both of them need to sit the hell down somewhere. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I don't think Roy ever officially retire from boxing. I don't think Roy ever announced his retirement. Let me give me some water real quick, y'all. Hold on. Said Floyd ducked top comp in his late 40s. Roy welcomed them. Let me see here. Yeah, I got Floyd winning at this stage of their career. I think Roy still got the heart. He still think like a fighter, but Roy he can't let his hands go no more. His joints all messed up. His timing and reflexes is bad. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling though. Ain't no telling. I don't know if he catch Floyd, he might do something. I mean, he put up a better fight than Logan Paul gave Floyd. Abel said Roy should have retired after the first Tyra fight. Yeah, we was just talking about that the other day. I think he should. He should have retired, but his pride. Roy got a lot of pride and ego. You know what I'm saying? Roy got a lot of pride and ego, so that's what that's about. But I'd love to see it. I pay to see Roy and Floyd do an exhibition. I paid $50 to see it, $60, something like that. Anything more than 75, I'm gonna watch that Stream Team 6. You know what I'm saying? But I pay to watch it just to see what happens, so I can laugh a little bit. I'm saying watching your uncles fight at the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Fighting about something that happened 30 years ago. You knew I liked it, Janice. You knew I liked her. And the first thing you did when I got locked up is you went over by that girl's house and slept with her. And that's why I'm gonna whoop you. That's why I'm whooping you. Let me see here. Shit, Clash of the Grumpy Old Men. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. They wilding out here. But anyway, yeah, I like to see the fight. I think they need to make that happen. It's a good exhibition. If Floyd fighting these other people in exhibitions, he might as well fight Roy. He gonna rack up the money. They probably gonna make a boatload of money, do it on Netflix or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna make buku dollars. So they should do it. You should. Abel said, I just rewatched Jones versus William Johnson. It was sad. Man, I ain't watched that. I watched that fight one time, bro. Never watched that fight again. I like remembering Roy pre the first Tyra fight. Everything before that first Tyra fight, Roy was like unstoppable force. He was like an X-Men character or something. Roy was just phenomenal. Freedom's March in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. Thanks, brother. Jason, yeah, Tank got locked up. If you rewind the live stream, you'll see he got locked up for domestic violence. He's still locked up, according to the reports, according to the news. Guillotine in the super chat with that 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says, I think it's the no heart comment that got Floyd. Oh, okay. That probably was. Boxer Fan Times 4 in the super chat with that 5-piece. Salute. Appreciate the love. It says, to me, stylistically, Hearns more difficult fight for Floyd than her. Yeah, for sure. Tommy Hearns was long, and Tommy Hearns that long right hand, he would have the Tommy's Hearns height and reach would have taken away Floyd's shoulder roll. Leonard, he said, and I think Floyd pre-fight shenanigans would get Leonard off his game like Duran. Interesting. Main biker in the super chat with that 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says, both fools be buck dancing, so I want to see a double KO. Yeah, they do be buck dancing. Both of them do, don't they? Roy be other. Let me tell you something. You put me in front of fried chicken, I'm gonna eat it. Pensacola fried chicken. Joseph Brown in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, like Mike, he said, like Mick said, you got the heart, Roy, but you ain't got the tools no more. Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. AC Boxing say Roy more exciting fighter than Floyd. Yeah, he was. To me, at least. Yeah, Roy lost to Anthony Pettis. Yeah. Yeah, Roy done though. He done. You start losing to MMA fighters, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I always said Thomas Hearns. I think Floyd had a chance against a lot of them all-time greats, but he could. Thomas Hearns, I think, would just be destructive, man. Too big, too strong. That reach. But you know what used to trip me out is like when people would say stuff like they try to compare Diego Corrales. One of Floyd, who was it? Was it Jeff Mayweather? I think Jeff Mayweather was said one time. I think it was Jeff Mayweather. I think he said in an interview, it was me and old boy was interviewing Jeff Mayweather. Me and dude from Thailand, and I remember he said something. I think it was Jeff Mayweather. He said something like, "Oh, people say Thomas Hearns would give Floyd problems, but look what Floyd did to Diego Corrales." Yeah, look. I mean, I think Diego Corrales was just like Thomas. I'm like, no, what? Diego Corrales being compared to Thomas Hearns is ridiculous. Thomas Hearns is way bigger than Diego Corrales, way longer reach, way better fighter. To compare Diego Corrales to Thomas Hearns is a joke, bro. I just laugh, man. I ain't want to be disrespectful. I'm just like, man, this is crazy, bro. Like, people just thirsty and desperate for Floyd to be the greatest ever. Floyd is a great fighter for sure. But, you know, we got to stop being so eager to remove our other greats out of their spots for somebody else, man. Let these people earn it, bro. We already got, look, the greatest fighters of all time. You got Sugar Ray Robinson. You got Henry Armstrong. You got, you know what I'm saying, the old master. You got Sam Langford, you know. You got all this stuff, these great fighters, man. And that's not even, we ain't even talking about the heavyweights yet. But you got Muhammad Ali. You don't have to move these people off of their list and try to put Floyd in there and degrade these people. That's my problem with, like, this generation. Is like, we don't appreciate the past no more, who came before us. And instead of just saying, hey, man, don't people earn a spot, you know what I mean? And let the next generation debate what LeBron deserved to be. Let the next generation debate what Floyd deserved to be. But, man, you ain't supposed to claim, you ain't supposed to put, you know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to take these elders and our ancestors off their spots and their thrones that they've earned to put somebody else up there that's still living, because you don't know what this fool finna do next. Now, you mess around. I would never, me personally, I'd never call somebody that's still living the greatest of all time. And the reason why is, once you take that the elder, the ancestor, off that pedestal and put one of these new cats up there, he's still living. He got time to go do some super duper jigging. He got time to betray you. He got time to betray his race. He got time to do whatever. And now you looking foolish trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Because I did that with Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins had a phenomenal boxing career. And I said, man, Bernard Hopkins is going to be one of my top 10 greatest fighters of all time. even though he guilty of a little jigging, that stuff he was saying about Don King, Bernard Hopkins, for what he's done in that boxing ring, that man, Bernard Hopkins has phenomenal. He got some amazing accomplishments, Hall of Fame, amazing accomplishments. I'm gonna put him in number 10 in my top 10. And then from the day I said that, this man went on a worldwide spree of jigs. I've never seen a jig get cut more than. I mean, this dude is Mr. Bojangles. It's ridiculous. Guillotine in the super chat with the 5-piece. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love. It says Floyd may not have an interest in a fight, but he definitely has heart. It says I can say that he's actually ducked. He said I can't say that he's actually ducked anyone. Much respect to 78. Salute to you, brother. You say, did you see Shakur cooning about Sugar Ray? No, I didn't see that. I seen a statement from Shakur saying that he was just joking about Sugar Ray Robinson. I seen he was saying, let me read that. Somebody texted to me, so I don't know what he said before. Matter of fact, let me just go to his Twitter. See if it's on his Twitter. Give me a second, y'all. This thing. All right, let me see. Trying to go to his Twitter, see if I find it on here. Okay, chill on Sugar Ray Robinson. Let me see. I'm trying to find out what he said initially. Was it an interview or something? Or did he put it on Twitter? I don't see nothing he put on Twitter. Okay, let's see here. It says, chill on me. Sugar Ray Robinson was the GOAT. I know it. I was just talking ish. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but y'all can be sure y'all can be sure to get at me for my apologies. But I was just talking ish. So he copping a plea about whatever he said about Sugar Ray Robinson. I didn't hear what he said initially. See, he was just joking, so I ain't tripping, whatever. What's up, Stephen X? But anyway, y'all, I've been on here for an hour cooking, so I'm going to get up off of here. I don't like being on here for too long. I like to say what I got to say and keep it moving. But, you know, Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr.'s press conference is today in about an hour, I believe. I believe it's in about an hour, or maybe it's now. Let me see. But I know it's coming on like 12. I don't know if that's Eastern time or what. But, yeah, Devin Haney, Brian Norman press conference is coming up today, so make sure y'all tune in for that. They had some heated exchanges yesterday. The press conference got wild. Let me play the matter of fact. Let me play some of this wildness that happened yesterday. Let me see here. Let me play the wildness that happened yesterday.
I'm right here. I'm one of the best fighters in the world, and y'all gonna see. He ain't too big, Dev. He's looking small. No. So he did better than hey, and Mac, Absolutely. Listen, I told y'all was gonna get a shot. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell you the time who getting shot? Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I got a petition for you, Bill.
Y'all get an opportunity at the belt, but once again, we so blessed to fight him.
Listen, we're giving you an opportunity.
He got the belt.
He got the belt.
He came to y'all.
He got the belt. He did not come to us. That's what you say. He did not come to us. You don't want to do that. Hey. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, so it got frisky yesterday, you know, man. But it's all good. They had the conversation. It might get lit up again today. It might get lit up again today. Julian Burrell in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Family says, salute. Been having a big debate with my people this week about Roy versus Hagler at 160 prime for prime. What you think? 78, man. I can't go against Hagler. I can't go against Hagler I just can't go against Hagler at 160, but Roy, it's hard for me to go against Roy Jones at 160. Roy was like super fast, a left hook from hell. The man was just unbelievable. Roy, I don't know who will win that fight, man. I gotta say Hagler, man. I gotta say Hagler, just out of respect, but I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. That's a good question, bro. Roy versus Hagler, that's tough, man. Let me see here. Boxing Fan Times 4 in the super chat with the 5-piece salute. Appreciate the love. It says, if Roy had retired right after winning the heavyweight title, do you think he'd be considered the GOAT or in the discussion of top 3 all time? I think so. I think like everybody say though, I think if even when he went down and regained the lightweight defended his light heavyweight title, you know what I'm saying, against Tarver the first time, he escaped that first Tarver fight just barely. Right then and there, you knew his skills were declining, his reflexes were declining. He wasn't seeing the punches. His reaction time had shifted. So if he had just retired after that first Tarver fight, I think Roy would have probably been considered like top 5 GOAT in GOAT's conversation for sure. So check the link I put in. Let me go here and see. Let me go to YouTube real quick and check it. Because I can't click on it from here. Let me go to YouTube. Y'all get the likes up, man. The likes should have been well over. We should have had like 500-600 likes in the building, man. All the people that came through here. Let me see if I can find the link you put in the chat. Okay, let's see. It says, this page doesn't exist. Let me click the other one you put in there. Yeah, it says page doesn't exist, bro. I don't know what that's about. But it's not letting me click on it. But anyway, I'm gonna hot y'all in a minute though, man. You say hold on, let me get this brother here. I am Waffles in the super chat. Appreciate the love. The 2-piece. He says, I got Roy. I think Prime Roy is the greatest ever pound for pound. Possibly, man. Quite possibly, man. And when Roy had his reflexes, man, that dude couldn't be touched, man. But I'm hot y'all in a minute. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Share the video. Hit the like. We up out of here. Deuces.